Good morning, YouTube. I just wanted to pop on really quick. I'm on my way to work. After I fix my hair, I'll be leaving to go to work. I wanted to pop on really quick and show you the results of the color oops. So if you can see, it really took the red out. I'm left with, I'm a little bit lighter on top than I am on the bottom. That's okay, I can work with this. I'm actually really happy with the results. They were better than I anticipated, and this is something that I can work with and that I can fix fairly simply, and I will let you see when I actually do that. What I would like to say is, would I recommend color oop? I think that depends. If you are going, or if you went from dark to light, I absolutely would not recommend color oops because it would be pointless because you have already taken the color out of your hair. You're going to have to put the color back in your hair or have it professionally lightened or toned in order to fix that. Okay, so that's one situation that I would not bother with color oops. The next situation would be blue or purple or some kind of green, green, some really bright straight dye. On the pamphlet in the box, it says that it doesn't work on greens and blues, and or it said it may not work. It said it may not work on greens and blues and purples. I would probably still try it for that simply because I am really happy with the condition that it left my hair in. My hair was already dry and damaged. That has already been discussed. As you can see, I mean, it's pretty, the ends of it are pretty fried. Hopefully I can fix that. Hopefully I can fix that and make it a little more manageable. But I'm really, as far as, putting it on this upper part of my hair, I mean, it was extremely, did use the conditioning version, so I don't know the difference between, I can't compare the two because I've only used the conditioning version, but I am really impressed with the condition that it left my hair in. So, if I had purple hair that I no longer wanted, I would probably go ahead and try color oops knowing that, hey, this may work or this may not work. Okay, the most common situation that would probably, the best situation for color oops, in my opinion, is going to be when you are going from light to dark. Almost all the time, when you go from light to dark, you end up, first off, you end up quite a bit darker than you wanted to be. Your hair's really porous. It's just the nature of the dye itself as well. It tends to go a little bit dark at first, and then it fades. If you are even within a shade or two of where you want to be, I would recommend actually just keeping the color on your hair and letting it fade out naturally. The thing about going from light to dark is that you're going to have to slowly build up the color. Sometimes it'll fade unevenly, and I've had this process professionally done several times. I've done this myself several times, and I've always had very similar results. So it just tends to fade a little unevenly. You kind of have to touch up a little bit more often in the beginning. But going from light to dark is a little bit more of a gentle process. So it's not, unless you do what I did, it's not extremely harmful for your hair. So my advice would be, if you're just a little bit too dark, leave it and let it fade out. You can use dishwashing detergent or laundry detergent in extreme cases. There are different color shampoos and toners that you can look into. Bluing shampoo will counteract a little bit of this brassiness. Probably not quite that much, but maybe. So I would try those things before I went with the color oops, simply because the color oops is a little bit messy. It's thinner than your typical hair dye, so it's a little bit harder to control. On the box, which I have not tested this personally, but on the box it says that it starts to lose effectiveness as it is exposed to air. I don't know that it would work as well if you took the time to actually paint it on exactly where you wanted it to go. And it is a little bit thin for that. I think that would be difficult to do. The next thing is that you don't know what color you're going back to. The product itself doesn't make any guarantees. You know, this product may take out the top layer of your hair dye. It may strip you down farther. So you don't really know where you're going. In the case with my red, actually, I was a little bit surprised, but not too much, because the red color was actually quite a bit darker than the bottom of my hair. So I was a little bit surprised to see how much it had actually lightened the hair underneath. Hair dye does that sometimes. It'll lighten and deposit color at the same time. So just the unknown of not really knowing where you're going to come back to, I would save color oops for pretty extreme cases. In my case, I had a stubborn red that had been there for 6 weeks. It wasn't coming out. There was, you know, it's still tinged a little bit red, but some of that's brassiness, and I can deal with this. I feel confident that I can cover that up. So just the unknown of color oops would have me, I would save that for maybe the last resort before you just dye your hair again completely. But do I think Color Oops is an amazing product? Yes, I am completely sold. Hopefully I will never need it again, but if I do, I will be glad to use it. I did use the conditioning formula, I'm going to say that again, and I mean, I'm just so impressed with the condition of my hair, and that it just really doesn't feel like it did anything. I mean, I can see that it did something, but it does not feel like I just dyed my hair. It doesn't have that dry, straw-like feeling. It feels really nice. So I would definitely recommend Color Oops if you're dealing with a very stubborn color that just won't come out. It will leave you with a nice base. And had I applied it to the ends, I would probably be all more one color, but I don't really want to be this color anyway. So I was going to have to fix it anyways, and I had worked really hard on building up the color on the ends of my hair. It's still, you know, it's still not exactly where I want it to be, but I had worked really hard on getting this color to actually stay in my hair. It's really, you know, it doesn't get enough, I don't think that gets enough attention when you're going from light to dark. It's really hard to get the color to kind of stay and stay evenly and where you want it. It tends to bleach out and wash out of like some of these top pieces, and it looks crazy. I really need to get to work, so I will see you later. Bye. Hello, will you adjust? This is white. Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on really quick. I just got back from running and I was really excited to get something in the mail today. Hopefully it is going to be the miracle thing that fixes my hair. I know I look crazy, but maybe a little sweaty, and I have on my old hair dye, or I have on my old Around the House lovely t-shirt, but I'm getting ready to try and fix my hair. I ordered Color Oops. I'll give you the background story of what's going on with my hair, but I really wanted to do at least a review for everybody on Color Oops. I've seen this around, I've seen it reviewed a little bit. It's intriguing. It is supposed to shrink the hair dye molecules in your hair so it can be easily washed out without a lot of damage. I got the extra conditioning kind. The reviews on this one were a little more mixed than the other, but my hair is in really bad shape, which I'm about to show you a little bit of in just 1 second. So hang out for a minute. Let me show you this mess. I know the lighting is a little bit off in here. Sorry. My husband was mowing grass and it was kind of loud, and I don't know. I just wanted to be in the bathroom. Oh, forgive me if I'm a little bit sweaty. I really did just get back from running, and I wanted to do this before I popped on and took a shower. I really wanted to do this before I took a shower. Or kind of while I was taking a shower, I guess. It has been 6 weeks since I originally created this disaster, which is my hair. I was trying to go from a very almost platinum, not quite platinum, a very light blonde to just a nice light brown that's a little bit closer to my original color. In order to do that, I really needed to add red to my hair. Well, I shouldn't have added it to the new growth. And it really stuck in all of my natural hair, and I cannot get it out. I'll show you what I used later, but this is really truly 6 weeks later. It has been dyed 3 times, and I have been washing it with laundry detergent. I have washed it with dish soap, baking soda, just regular shampoo. I've tried Ardell's Unred. I have tried so many things on this, and after 6 weeks and all of those things, I'm still left with this. And oh, it is not working for me. But I don't want to darken it up is my issue. I wish I would have documented this for you guys because it's actually kind of funny. If this fixes it, it will be really funny. So anyways, I am going to get on with this. I guess you can hang out with me for a while and maybe I'll show you some of this. I just want to spot treat the roots. I don't want the color because this actually, I do have color. It looks lighter in here. I do actually have color in the bottom here. And I mean, you can see it is fried. My hair was already damaged before, which was part of the reason I wanted to go back to just a brown color, but I mean it's fried right now, but I've got to get the red out and then I can focus on getting it cut and getting it in better shape after. How to use: cover clothing with protective cape, drape, or towel. Wear gloves to protect hands. Do not mix in a metallic bowl. Use the applicator bottle. Use the applicator bottle provided in the kit. Gently comb hair smooth. Color oops should be applied to dry hair. For longer hair, 2 boxes may be needed. Place cap on the hair. Process for up to 20 minutes. Be certain the room is not cold. It is definitely not cold in here. I am burning up. Rinse with warm water and shampoo. Then rinse for 15 to 20 minutes. This step is very important. Shampoo again and then rinse for another 5 minutes. I have to rinse for like 20 to 25 minutes. Rinse my hair. That is insane. I don't know if I can do that. But it's very important for desired results. See, look how awesome. Okay, I can't watch in there. I really want it to come out here. I'm so sick of wearing my hair up. It's insane. Oh my. I'm too sexy for my cap. Too sexy for my cap. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Okay, now I'm going to wait for 25 minutes and then I will be rinsing my hair for 25 minutes, I guess. Oh. And you can say hi to White Kitty. No. No. Pretty. We're going to do this for 25 minutes. Oh God, this stuff smells. I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I wanted to share this really quickly. It looks like we have color coming out. This could be really scary. Okay, for real, I'm going to rinse this out now.